Just answer me, ma. Okay, this is the question. So I opened one incident, opening an incident. Now opened an incident. Okay, I did some change here, right? And I will be saving it or I will be updating it. Okay, so what will happen if I save or if I update here? This is a standard question. We've seen this question so many times, but again, and I am asking, like, what will happen if we just save it or update it? Yeah, it is easy, ma. Same. You all know the answer. Just speak.
Then the incident will get updated,
Uh,
and in the table, the update number will change. It will increase.
right. So the change, simple. The change will save in database, right? That's it. Simple. So
Yes, sir.
it will update in the database. Okay. So this is what happen when you create, when you update, when you delete, when you query something on a table, right? So now see before business rule. Okay. So see again here you have two things, ma. Okay. See here two things. Okay, keep this one as an example. Okay. So right, this is your discussion point, right? So now you are creating an incident. Once the incident is created, the email will be sending to customer, right? This is your two activities. One activity is as a user you just create an incident. In the backend a script will run and then will send an email to customer. Two actions, right? Everyone agree?
Yes, sir.
Everyone please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and this is second action. Okay, now see before business rule. Okay, so the before business rule will run. So here you will be doing first action, right? First action will be done here. That means you create something. Okay, so right, and second action will be done here, right? Once you created, so when you created an incident means it will update in the database, then email will be sent, right? So somewhere maybe here it will send, means script will run, right? So this is the second action. General, this is a general statement, right? So you create an action. Okay, it will go and update in the database, then email will send. This is the statement, this is our requirement, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, you are catching my point, ma? Please confirm because
Yes, sir.
hmm. Others who hear good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now, when this is our structure, okay, if it is before business rule, okay, see here. So let me write here. Okay, so this flow, when how it happens in before business rule is, okay, you do the primary action or the user will do the primary action, or okay, the primary action will be done here. Okay, so it will go and update in the database. So the second action will be done before the changes are updated in the database. So somewhere it will happen here. So before the changes are updating in the database, so before performing the primary action, okay, this will be done and then this will be completed. Go. So when we see it, na, you can't see this thing. You will feel like okay, you just created an incident, but when you see in the back end, system will take two actions. It will always consider as events. Okay, so see ma, something like there is a terminology called event. Okay, it's a very big concept, but I'll just to take in a simple way. Okay, ServiceNow or any model, any application. Okay, so the things, the activities, the commands, okay, will be processed in the form of event. Okay, that means, see here, okay, I am accepting all your inputs. Okay, I am a machine. You all are, see, you all connected to me. Okay, see, when I say I am a mission, because let's say I am a service now. Okay, you all 10 people connected to service now. Okay, and everyone are creating incidents, everyone are updating incidents, everyone are running some jobs. Okay, everyone are doing so many things, right? One system, how it takes everything? Will it run every action at the same time? Let's say you all 10 people ran 10 business rules or 10 background scripts or 10 some big complex scripts. Will all 10 scripts, 10 business rules, 10 background scripts, 10 fixed scripts, 10 scheduled jobs will run in the same time? First question. Yes, no?
No.
No. Okay. What it do is every input of the user, every input from front end, okay, it will record as a event. Okay. So you ran 10 jobs, so 10 events will be created in the backend. You don't see it, ma. Okay. Then one by one the events will complete. Okay, the system is very faster, very huge. Even you can't see which one is running first, which one is running next also. But it takes in a scheduled manner. So here also in our examples, here we have two events. One event is submission of an incident and second event is sending an email. Okay, when you do this job, when the business rule runs, okay, the business rule have two actions here. One action is a condition that is triggering. Second action is the script that you written. So the script that you written is an event. The event will take and run before the insertion happen to the database. Okay, so when you run a business rule, okay, you go here, just submit a ticket or incident. Okay, the system will see, okay, is there any before business rule running? Yeah, it found one business before business rule. Then it takes the code and it holds the system. Say wait, there is a there is a job that needs to done before you update into the database. So the second job will run first and then the update happens in the database. This is before business rule. Is that clear, ma? Yes? No?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, second one is after business rule. Exactly opposite to this one. Okay. So now tell me, what is after business rule? Okay. So same thing.
After insert script will run.
Right. So the same thing. Okay. After means the second action will be placed or will be run. Okay. Once the database is updated. The main action is database update, right? And the second option is this one. So you are creating an incident or you are updating an incident. That update will be completed in the database, in the table, in the sysid row. Then the event that is coming from business rule as a script will take it and then run after this update. So here before the update into the database, see the wording. Okay, before business rule will run before the changes are updated in the database. What are the changes? The changes that you are submitting from the form, main action. After business rule will run after the changes are updated in the database. These two are clear, ma? Yes, no, please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the third thing is asynchronous business rule. Okay. In asynchronous, the word asynchronous, no, that is a very common word. It is not something very special word in ServiceNow database or ServiceNow terminology, but asynchronous is very common word. What is asynchronous? Anyone can tell me, please?
Non-sync, sir.
Non-sync. Okay, right. Sync, no sync. Okay, right only, ma. Sync means syncing. Non-syncing means it nowhere related. Good. But any other, yeah, non-sync is right, but any other way you can just tell me? Maybe any other real-time examples or any examples to make everyone understand. Just think non-sync. Okay, let's take these two actions. Okay, so one action is this one. Okay, where is the first action is this one, second action is this one. So where you, when you see these two, where you see the sync option, where you are seeing syncing, and when you are saying async, where you are not seeing the sync. You are getting me? You only told me it's non-sync. So that means these two are sync. Consider like at least this one is sync. Where you are seeing sync here?
Yeah, sync means update. I mean, update in the database after your email will send, sir, in second action
Huh?
after business rule.
Huh?
So in non-sync, it won't work like that.
So how it will work? You are correct, but how it will work? Just try. Okay, I will tell you here. Okay, so before business rule, maybe the example is sending an email. You can send. You can say sending an email. Even sending an email is better for after business rule also. Maybe you can write after business rule sending an email. Okay, or async business rule also. So the requirement can be kept in any way, any type. It will work, but see here, I will take one example. Okay, this example is very best example. You can cover this when someone asks about business rule. You can explain with this one only. Okay. So see, I think we discussed it, but there is something here called child instance. Okay. So in your system means when I say system, it's not like your service now, but the system refers the organization. Okay. In your organization, some issue happened for an application. So there is an application called SAP Concur. Okay, let's take ABC or SAP Concur. Okay, so there is an application. Sunday night they did something as part of some patching, and Monday morning, okay, the users were started reporting issue. So if you want to report an issue, what is the ticket that you create? Incident. Right, in case if you want to report any issue in the organization, you raise an incident. That is the meaning of incident, right? So incidents, so we are getting so many incidents. The service desk team is getting so many incidents, and the issue is same. Okay, many people who are all using SAP Concur, they started raising the instances. I am not able to use it, I am not able to launch it, I am not able to run it, so something. Okay, so what you do is, you like someone are looking, SAP Concur team backend administrators, no, they are looking into it, but you keep on getting the incidents. You can't ask people to stop creating incident because it's a service, right? So somehow you need to manage them. So what you do is, you consider one incident as a parent incident, and you keep all the same type of incidents into the child incidents. So that means whatever the issue that is reported, all these incidents are belongs to the same. Give me 1 second. There is something I want to do here. Okay, understand this one. Someone asked about the incident management, right? So this is also maybe one thing. Okay, let's say these are all active. So consider like I got these many incidents. Okay, so now backend administration team are working on it to fix the issue, but you are getting the incidents continuously, so you are adding all the upcoming incidents to the main incident. Okay, so the
Sir,
here, yes ma'am.
so we'll get that incidents now, sir. For same problem, we'll get many incidents now. Which what incident we can consider as a parent incident, sir?
That and
Like
all,
anything.
it is anything ma, anything, maybe first incident, second incident, anything.
Okay, sir.
Maybe one you can keep it as a main incident and you start keeping all of them into second incident, like child instance.
Okay, sir.
Why, your question is right, but it depends. Anything you can take it. Why? Because, okay, what benefit you get it is very important here. Okay, so now see, okay, we are keeping all the incidents under one tree. So, okay, parent incident. Okay, under parent incident, you kept all maybe 20, 25 incidents. Okay, and it is continuing it. Okay, and in 2 hours of time, the SAP administration team they found the issue and they fixed it. Okay, that means the issue will not repeat for next minute onward. But what happened to these 26 incidents? They have to close. So this team service desk team should close. So now see here, the expectation is they don't open all the 26 incidents and then close. What they do is they close the main incident. Okay, they close the main incident. Okay, once when they closed the main incident, automatically, okay, the system should close the child incidents also. That is the logic we have in Servicenow. It's a out of the box logic. So the thing is, I'm writing here. Okay, when parent incident is getting closed. Okay, all the child incidents should also closed. Okay, so now this is your requirement. This is your scenario, right? You got this one. Till this point, everyone clear? Please acknowledge. This is very, very, very important. I want everyone should say yes.
Yes, sir.
Any no's here?
Yes, sir.
Ah, yes, yes. Okay. Now, okay. So maybe code level, deep level. Okay, I will just give you okay one simple thing. How? Okay, so first thing is, okay, you need to write a business rule. Okay, when what is the business rule is, you can keep here after or async. Okay, and okay, let's say I keep after. Okay, I will just say the primary incident. So when you are closing the incident, state equal to closed. Okay, and in the back end, you need to instruct system to close all the child instance. Okay, code to run the child instance closer. Child. Okay, ma. So maybe we can write the code also, but we'll just finish this one and then I will just give you basic logic of code. Okay, or else just see. Okay, how now this is your parent instance. See here, simple logic. I will just tell the simple logic. Okay, this is your parent incident. Okay, so primary action is what? Parent instance state equal to closed. So this is your triggering point, right? This is first action. In business rule, this is first action. Agree everyone? Yes, no, please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Ah. What is the second action? Closure of.
Closure of all the child incidents.
Child incident.
Very good. Yeah, ma, right. Okay. Okay. So this is second option. This one we keep it in a code. Okay. So now the logic is, okay. So see here. Now consider like, okay, so randomly you build a business rule. Business rule will work in all the times. It's not only work for one incident. If I create a business rule, from that time onwards, it will run for uh, every time this particular condition meets, okay, then this will run. It will check if it is there, then it will run. If we don't have anything, it will not run. Okay. Now see what is the logic here. The logic is, so this is parent incident, huh? Okay. So now when I close this one, okay, when I close this one and save, okay, I need to instruct system. This is the design one. Okay, this is the logic we need to build. Okay, so this is the logic. See, first this is for second job. Okay, go to incident table. Okay, now in the child, just see one of the child incident. Okay, any one of the child incident. Okay, I'll just take this one, or you can take any one out of here, like 13 is there, na? If you take any one, when you add an incident to other incident as a child incident, okay, there is a field here called related records. This parent incident will be this one. So 10093 will be added as a parent incident here. Okay, so for all these 13, this incident will be added as a parent incident. So my logic here is, okay, so I need to build the code. So how we need to build the code is, see, go to first incident table. Okay, now second is, there is a field called parent incident, na? Where is the parent incident? Just get it here. Maybe you can also apply here, but we'll just see manual way, our traditional way, parent incident pay. Parent is not required, but it is coming. Let it come. But we want only parent incident. Where is the parent came up? It's still not come. It is somewhere here. Maybe where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Parent. One second. Okay. So now my logic is, go to incident list table. Okay. Search with this one. Parent incident equal to this one. Okay, so whatever the result is, close them. Close them means state equal to closed, state equal to resolved. So this is my logic. So I am writing the logic. Okay, so the second action logic is, first go to inc table. Okay, apply filter to get all child incidents. What is the filter you need to apply? Parent incident equal to the first incident name. So this one you have to pass, right? So incident, that means parents incident equal to this one. I'll just type here like this, but in script we write different way. Okay, and then whatever the result is, okay, here you get all the, okay, how many you will get it? Maybe 13 you will get it in our. So apply state equal to closed for all 13. Okay, when you are setting state equal to resolved or closed, maybe resolution notes, resolution code also will be mandatory fields. That they also you have to pass it. But pass this one and update those records. So this is your second action logic. You agree to this one? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this logic I will write here in the business rule. Okay, if I want to write it, maybe I can write it. Let's write it here. Okay, 2 minutes job. Okay, so see here, where gr new glide record of, we are going to incident table now. So glide record we didn't cover, na, that is the reason I hesitate to write, but I will write this code. It is a easy code. Okay, as we know the design now, so we will easily understand this one. Remember ma, you have to write the code. If you see the code, you only understand. Only when it will come means you have to write it. Okay. So for closed there would be one number. Okay. Maybe say 5. Okay, 5 or 6 or something. Backend choice value will be there. Okay, you have to take that value. Okay, and there is like gr dot closure note. I'm not passing the exact values and exact field name. Okay, because our intention is not to explain the code but the types. Okay, parent incident. Okay, is closed. So maybe you can print the parent incident number also here. Current dot number. Current means the incident that you are closing there. Okay. So gr dot update. This is the final thing. This is important to update the records. Okay. So see this code now. How many are understood this code? First like gr query. Okay. Gr next while gr. This is a code. Okay. That's it. Exact code. So you are going to incident table, applying a filter. What filter you are applying? So if you see this is the incident. Okay, this incident. Okay, sorry, you are going to this, you are going to incident table. Okay, you are taking all the incidents. First you are applying one filter. The filter is parent number equal to this one. So this is the filter you are applying. Okay, and here you will get how many records for our requirement, for our condition, for our example 13 records you will get it. Okay, so applying this filter you will query the database. So that means apply the filter with this condition. Okay, and then run. Once you run it, this is not gr.query. Okay, you will get 13, right? So then you are just passing while means how many results are there. No? You will pass one by one. Okay, I will explain this while clearly later. Okay, so the while will process for 13 times here, because 13 times you are instructing system to pass. So gr.state, so first record will come. Okay, for this one state will become closed. Okay, and the other value also will be closed. This value also will be updated, and finally it will update. So it will pass while next record. So this is also will be closed. So this is also will be closed. So 13 times it will run while loop. 13 tickets will be closed. Okay, and then that's it. So this is what you are writing in the code. Second job. Right, ma, clear? Please confirm. If you don't understand the code 100%, no, please ignore. That's fine. But if you at least understand this logic, that is fine for me for now. We are not discussing about a glide record part. Okay, glide record we will discuss clearly. But for this requirement, if you are able to understand this particular one which we written here, that is enough for us, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone. Now back to our topic. So we have primary action, first action. We have second action. Now, if this is your requirement, what type you select here? Will you take before? Will you take after? Will you take async? This is the point here. Maybe if you say before, okay, something like you are here and you are saving this one, something like state equal to closed. Okay, closure notes, you will just type something here, closure notes, closure code. Okay, so if you type save or update here, if you just hit save or update, that means first this 13 will close, and after every incident is closed, then this will close. So this would be 14th one. Agree? So see here pattern. First 13 will be closed, and what would be the last one here? This one would be the last one when you keep the business rule as before business rule. Agree, ma? Sorry. Right only, because second action is running here. So 13 will be closed. Okay, and this will be saved. So see here, you are getting it, no? So this is our primary action. After 13 closure, then your primary action will be saved. So what is the last action in before business rule in our case?
Closure of the parent.
Closure of the parent, right? So this is before business rule. Now after business rule, okay, so first, okay, you do here, you just say state equal to closed, you enter those two values, save it, okay, update in the database. So here, what is the last action or what is the first action? What is the first instance that will be closed or what is the last action that will be closed?
Parent, sir. First, it will close parent.
First
Later,
parent, yeah, first parent incident will be closed and remaining all 13 incidents will be closed in this second action, as a second action. Okay.
yes.
See here, this is true, but async, na? So see, when you are doing before or after, maybe after, okay, you just state equal to closed and then save, okay. Till the time here you have how many incidents? Total 14 incidents. Okay, either before or after. Okay, if you just save it, all 14 incidents are closed, then only this session, this page will allow you to do next action. That means when you hit it, na, 14 actions are pending in order to do you any other action. Okay, for your transaction, for your hit, 14 records are getting updated. Okay, when it is before and when it is after. So the system will consider everything and it will make user to wait. Okay, if I keep after business rule, na, or before business rule, if I save it, okay, I don't see 14 are updating. Maybe it would be 14 or it would be 150 or it would be 1 or it would be 2 or anything. But till the backend job completes, na, the page, this session or this transaction will not allow you to do anything. It will freeze you. Okay, so that means both jobs are doing at the same time. So that is what the meaning of syncing. So here two actions are there, two actions are running separately, but they are running along with each other. You are getting it, ma? This statement is very important statement. Okay, maybe in order to explain the statement in a easy way, I will take this one, async business rule. Okay, someone are told like non-sync, right? So now if I keep the same, if I keep the same requirement in async business rule, what will happen is, okay, first action. So what will run first when I keep this one async business rule? Primary incident will be closed. Agree? First one. Everyone agree?
Yes, sir.
Ah. So,
Eh,
what is the next pending job? The next pending job is closure of the
It's a separate process, it will close.
so
Just now we
this
discussed it will close at a time, sir. At a time, no, sir.
okay.
That 14, it will close at a time.
So here in these two conditions, okay, the user needs to wait till all 14 should be completed, right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
but here when you keep it in async business rule, no, parent instance will be closed then and there. Okay, parent instance will be closed immediately then and there, and the second job, sending an email or closing of remaining 13 incidents, na, that will run separately. It it
Okay,
don't
okay, okay.
it don't need to immediately run. It will create an event. The system will schedule that event maybe after 5 minutes or 10 minutes or even 1 minute, but it don't run along with the same session. It will run as a separate session. That means user no need to wait. Here the transaction here is only one incident closure, one incident update. Okay, this job will run separately, so the user will not no need to wait anything here. So this is called async business rule. Sorry, here. So when you say syncing means both are running at the same time. Okay, when you are saying async business rule means your primary job will run immediately, but this additional job like sending an email or closure of child incidents, they will run in the backend separately as a separate job. System will take it as a separate event. Okay, so maybe extra topic actually here. Okay, so here there is something called, give me 1 second more. When you see events, events is the topic that I said na. When you take a concept called event, system will take everything as an event. Okay, so events generally it will take here everything will consider as an event, and system have a ability to schedule a event. Okay, there is a job called scheduler. Okay, so when you have async business rules, the second job will consider as a separate event, and it will schedule by the system and run as a scheduler. Okay, here both actions are same event. Okay, something like this. So when they are running together means maybe it will consider one single job. Okay, two jobs at the same time, but here two jobs altogether and two different sessions, transactions. So this is the async business rule. So there is a question here called what is the difference between after business rule or async business rule. This is very important question. Without this question there would be no interview, I can say. Right now, Giri Babu?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you are answering this one, you take a example, any example. Maybe the best example is the example that we discussed. Okay, and don't confuse that this is the out of the box functionality. It is already there in the system. You no need to write the code, but explain with this example only. Okay, so let's take a out of the box example. Says parent incident and a child incident. When a parent instance is getting closed, all the child incidents also will be closed. So here this can be keeping in after business rule, or it can be kept as async business rule also. But if you keep it in after business rule, both will run together. That means the user needs to wait till all the processes, all the records are getting closed or updated. But when you keep async business rule, the primary job means closing an incident will be completed then and there, and the second job will run separately as a event. The system will schedule that event and run it separately, asynchronously, non-sync. Okay, is that clear, ma? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Everyone please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
So
sir.
there is a another last business rule called display business rule. Okay, display business rule is the purpose of display business rule is altogether different. It's a very separate one. It's not like these three. Okay, I don't cover now because if I cover now it will be completely confusing. Okay, but I will just give one simple. So you have lot of data, server side, client side. There are two things, na. We are completely talking in a server side. You write code, the code will only run on server. But sometimes your server side code need to be called from client side also. Okay, that time you have few options like script include, Ajax call, or Scratchpad. So display business tool, na, what simple like you can define a variable. Okay, so keep the variable name is okay class, or no, don't keep class because class is a global name. Okay, just say variable equal to xyz. Okay, and you xyg. Okay, and you write some code. Okay, and get some data from server. Okay, and keep the data in xyg, right, server side data. I will give you some samples, man. Just for now, just keep like this. Okay, server side data or server side information. Okay, you get the server side code, server side data, and keep in a variable, and you can use this variable from client side anywhere. It is global. So here you use a special word called G Scratchpad. Okay, I will introduce this scratchpad separately, but just keep this one here. So the variable that you are defining is the scratchpad variable, and you use this scratchpad variable from client side, holding the data from server and using this scratchpad to call the data from client side is display business rule. Okay, this is the basic definition. So you have a server side data. Okay, mention one variable and keep the data in this variable. Call the variable from client side using this scratchpad. That is display business rule. Nothing else. Is that clear, ma? Please
Yes.
confirm.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is for today. Okay. Tomorrow I will be covering glide record. Okay. So once we see here now, business rule is nothing. Any business rule you can write. These are all things you will get it based on your requirement. Only thing is the code. In order to write server side code, you need to understand glide record. That we will be covering. So why I took gr, what is this format, and for querying this particular requirement, why I used g add query. Okay, how many we have it? We have others also. So same like g form, we will be learning all of them. Once you once you understand this, how to use g glide record, then the server side code, the same g glide record can be used in business rules, schedule jobs, fix script, background script, workflows, okay, integrations, okay, transform scripts, everywhere you can use it. This is very, very, very important. But today class is also very important class. What is business rule? What types of business rule? Okay, explain each business rule with some scenario. Okay, whenever you explain business rules, please explain with a scenario. Don't orally tell, because if you tell it, maybe you just misspell one or two words, then based on that they will ask you more questions, and it will like you will get confused. Stick with the basics strongly. Okay, always take one example, perfectly explain it, then they don't ask any questions.
Sir, we can take the same example we have discussed today, no, sir.
You can take ma, you can take. See here, we covered two examples here. One example is this all closure of this one, and another example is sending an email. Both are real-time live examples,
Okay.
right? We seen it yesterday, like sending an email here. The system is sending emails, no? Whenever it is getting created, whenever it is assigned to someone, whenever it is assigned to service group, okay? All these emails, they are already there, right? So some business rule was there when a condition is met, like okay, when it is assigned to a user. See here, as you asked, again I am saying, so see, from the service desk group it is assigning to different user. Okay, so I am assigning it. Okay, then how this person will get to know that this ticket is assigned to him? So one email needs to be run. So here primary action is incident update, condition is assigned to changes. Okay, then backend job is maybe after business rule, okay, sending a email to this person, assigned to person. So the script will run and it will, oh, it's closed, I closed it, oops,
Yes,
because
sir.
okay, let it be. So I am not sure now whether this email will send or not, but let's see, some emails will trigger at least. Okay, assigned to, okay ma, this is yesterday's 26. Let's see if we have any closer emails. No. Yesterday we seen it, na, when it is
Yes, sir.
assigned.
Yes, sir. I got it, sir. I got it.
So any example, ma. So we just started seeing things, na. So you will be seeing many things, integrations, okay, emails, okay, those and all you can tell it when it comes to business rule. Many examples will come from now, but this is very basic. You have to stick with the basic. It should be very crystal clear. If someone asks you business rule, you have to clearly answer them without any deviation. Right? Hope it is 100% clear. I am not seeing chart.
But I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah, ma.
Sequence of the business rules, is it